Let me use this moment to remind you that there is no award for suffering or an award being presented to the person who suffered the most. If you have the opportunity for a good life, always choose the good life. In life, especially in Africa, we the blacks tend to test the success of a thing through suffering. To the extent that we believe the more you suffer, the more liable you tend to enjoy in the nearest future. Which future? The future that you are not promised. You think a lady who left you now because of poverty and choose a man who has already made it in life will later suffer with the man and start crying to the extent that in the nearest future you will now be successful. The husband will now become a gate man or a maid in your own house, and the lady will come back and start begging, pleading to be with you. That's a Nollywood movie, my brother. Wake up and start doing something beneficial to yourself. That lady that left you due to poverty is a good woman and has sense. Nobody will settle for less when he or she is still sensible. You are the one that need to work hard and put in more effort to be successful. When you get to your success stage, of course you will also meet people that will want you for that success. Where were they? And you will think they are the best woman for you. If they were also in that lady's shoe, they might even do worse. That lady might still be successful till eternity, and you will still remain at that constant place in poverty if you don't use your senses. In the next future that you dream of, the lady might be fueling in one of the filling stations in town, and you will be the fuel attendant. They have been telling you several lies from childhood. In your place of worship, at home, in school, in the community, they said, parents, listen to your children. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Which tomorrow? This is the tomorrow. And we have been listening to that poem right from childhood. We are now in the tomorrow. Those telling us that yesterday as the ones still leading this nation today. That is enough for the wise. If you are not leading today, you might still not lead that tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow anywhere. Today is the tomorrow. Once we get to that tomorrow, you will still call it today. They told you prayer opens all door. I am telling you today, no. Prayer doesn't open all door. Prayer has its purpose, but some doors will not open through prayers. Some doors open through your hard work. Some opens through your good deeds. Some open through your knowledge, wisdom. Some even open through your skills. What do you have the ability to do? You refused to buy blender, washing machine, and all those home appliances, kitchen utensils that can aid the work of your wife because you think you want to test the ability of a good wife through suffering. It is not being tested that way. You are now bringing the ideology of the ancient that your mother used to grind pepper with the hands. In this age, something must be happening to you and you need to check yourself. There is nothing wrong with that woman if she doesn't accept that or settle for that. You are the one that should upgrade yourself. You cannot meet a lady plaiting her hair with 250,000 naira weekly and you try to descend her, asking her to start plaiting at the mall just because you cannot afford that hair. She is not meant for you, definitely. Let her go meet those people you say they are senators, honorables that can afford that hair. Quran has already told you that hunna libasun lakum wa antum libasun lahunna, which means they are made to be clothed to you and you are also clothed to them. Let's take the kind of clothes that we have. You can see different prices of clothing materials. If you cannot afford one, that doesn't mean you should blame those people selling it to bring down their price. Then go for that which you can afford. And if you think one doesn't size you, even if it is a ready-made, you will not say they should reduce it to your size. If you do so, you will know the fittings will also change. Leave it for those people who that size. Go for your own size. It might be beautiful and you like it, but it might not be meant for you. Don't force it. It doesn't mean that thing is not good because it doesn't suit you. Quran also says, "Fankihu ma toba lakum minan nisa." Go for your choice. Your choice should be what you can afford in women. You think because you like a woman and you are calling her a gold digger or she lost money, she do this, she has not done a bad thing. If she suffers with you, there is no award you are going to give her. She will just cry all she like in the ghetto with you. But if she has an opportunity for a better life, let her go. If you don't want her to go, then you work hard to give her that same better life that is promised. You cannot change one person's destiny from good fortune to bad luck just because you decide to stay in that bad luck. If you are not trying to progress and make her enjoy a good fortune, then let her be. Go for someone that will accept you with who you are. Of course, in life, there are a lot of people that are ready to settle no matter who you are, even if you are the most useless person on earth. Go for them, and please, pardon ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, jẹ́ kó lọ gbádùn ayé tiẹ̀. The same lies they fed our parents, which they passed on to us. You still there feeding your own children, thinking living in one room with their mother and you producing them, make them achieve those success, and you think they should also live that same life with their husband, or the male among them should live that same life? Of course not. Lóòótọ́ ẹ lè jìyà kẹ́ ẹ fi bí wọn, kò túmọ̀ sí pé káwọn náà jìyà fi bí àwọn ọmọ wọn làwọn ọmọ fi ṣoríire. Tí wọ́n bá gbénu yàrá kan pẹ̀lú ìyá àwọn ọmọ rẹ tó fi bí àwọn ọmọ, èyí tó yẹ kó o ṣe ní gbogbo ọ̀nà táwọn ọmọ yìí ó fi kọ́ ilé aláràǹbarà fún ẹ, kì í ṣe pé kó máa fáwọn náà ní ìmọ̀ràn pé káwọn náà gbénu yàrá kan. Ìgbà wo lẹ fẹ́ pa òṣèré nínú ìran yín? Ó jẹ́ parẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. Tí ò bá fi lè parẹ́, bó ṣe máa gbé dórí àwọn àrọmọdọ́mọ rẹ nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá fi òṣì mọ̀ yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe fi ọlá mọ àwọn ọ̀ràn kan. Ó ti gbàgbé ni pé akọrin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n náà sọ pé àwọn kan wáyé wọ́n pìtàn ìṣẹ́ tí wọ́n pìtàn ìṣòro kò láfiwé rárá. Tòun ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò pàpà já sáyọ̀. Ó lè jìyà lénìí kó tún jìyà lọ́la. You might suffer today and still in future you keep suffering. That future you are aiming that you are suffering today so that you can have a good fortune tomorrow, you might still not have it. Those people telling you tomorrow is promised for you, so you should keep suffering, want them to keep you enslaved. Don't you see? You are slave to them. And today that is the tomorrow they promised you. You are still not set free. You are still asked to go and bring your children to come and be slave to their children that are already enjoying. Whereas it should be their own children that are enjoying now. Turning to the slaves of your own children, for your children has already suffered. But if you choose sufferness, you keep suffering, because those people who choose enjoyment are not ready to leave that area. Those people deceiving others to tie themselves to a bomb and detonate it amidst a lot of people so they can die together because God promised them 7 virgins in the heaven. Why not give them that 7 virgins on earth? Are those people not also interested in God's gift? Why don't they tie those bombs to themselves also, deceiving other people's children? You are saying money is the root of all evil. Then what is poverty? Those people you're seeing cutting heads of other people, how much are they giving them? 20,000, 30,000 naira. Are you going to entice the children of the rich people with that? So you should know poverty is the root of those evil, not money. If you're saying Adunia Sijnul Mumin wa Jannatil Kafir, this life should be a prison to you believers. You are deceiving yourself, because God himself said, Fadalallahu allazina jahadu fi sabilillahi bi amwalihim wa anfusihim darajat. Which means God always value those people who fight on his will with their wealth and themselves than those people who just think, okay, we are going to fight in the cause of Allah with our lives and so on, but they have nothing to put on God. What are we going to use to purchase the battle ammunitions? Are we going to use your life you are donating? Of course, you need to work hard and spend on the cause of your creator. In fact, I can tell you categorically that your religion might not be complete if you are not wealthy, because the pillars of your religion will not be completed First, you cannot believe truly in God because you've called upon him severally without giving you what you're seeking for. Secondly, your prayer will not be observed correctly because your mind will be scattered while praying. Thirdly, your fasting self, you have doubting mind fasting. What about giving zakat? If you are not wealthy, you cannot observe zakat. And going to promised land, which is Hajj. Will you also go to visit the Mecca without huge sum of money these days? And they will tell you that it is not compulsory. Of course, it might not be compulsory, but can you compare yourself who can fulfill just 2 pillars of your day to someone who fulfilled all the 5 pillars? Think. Yes, tell we you cannot compare them. They are not the same. Let me shock you. Jesus Christ does not pray the way you are praying. Olúwa, gbàdúrà, ẹ̀yin ogun, gbàdúrà, ẹ ṣe kíni. He doesn't have the time for that. And Anabi Muhammad doesn't pray the same way you are praying. Ya Latif 1 million. Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif. Why are you wasting your time? Those kind of prayer are just created to waste your time. Stand up and go and do something meaningful with your life. Of course, I'm not trying to say there is nothing like prayer, neither am I asking you not to pray, but not for the purpose you're doing it and not how you are doing it. وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلُ رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. It is after Ibrahim and Ismail, his son, finished God's order by building the Kaaba before they call upon their creator and said, Rabbana taqabbal minna. God accept it from us. Simple as that. Why are you wasting an hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes on prayer? Just God, do this. It is sufficient. Your God is not deaf. If he doesn't answer today, he will not still answer tomorrow. Why repeating same thing you did yesterday just because it was not answered? That means that is not what you should do that will give you what you are asking for. Some will now tell you, I'm a biologist, I'm a bani ironi. If you keep doing it and finally you later achieve what you are asking for, let me tell you, it is not due to your repetition of that prayer. It is just because you have done something you were not doing before. They will just tell you that brother that has been looking for child for over 10 years with his wife, God finally answered his prayer. Ironio. They will not tell you the truth secret behind the story. That brother later discovered after 10 years that he has been living with the infection called staphylococcus and later got the treatment. Now they are happy having the fruit of the womb, which means they have done something they have not been doing for that 10 years. Wasted on prayer. Now they are feeding you with that same lies instead of you to go and discover yourself and the ailment you are having for you not progressing in life. You think when you keep praying, one day God will answer your prayer. Okay, let's keep waiting till that day. It is more sensible to work hard and make money than spend on the will of God than you praying to God. If you don't even have any, what about the brain he has given to you? Use it wisely. We are the Lightful Institute of Spirit Science, ASHDO. Still have more wisdom to share with critical thinkers, truth seekers, and wisdom lovers. But make sure you share this post. It might be beneficial to someone like you. Stay blessed.